Karl Sevny was a sea-going merchant and was considered a trader of great distinction. One summer he prepared the ship for voyage to Greenland. Snorri Thorbertson joined him, and they had 40 men with them. When all was ready, the two ships put out to sea. There is no report of how long they were at sea, but both ships reached Eriksfjord in the autumn. They sailed first up the western settlement, and then to the Bjarn Islands. From there they sailed before a northerly wind, and after 2 days at sea they sighted land and rowed ashore in boats to explore it. They found there many slabs of stone so huge that 2 men would stretch out on them, soul to soul. There were numerous foxes there. They gave this country a name, and called it Helluland.
By 1066, the Norse had prominent influence in much of northern Europe, including Iceland and Greenland. The Norse, led by men such as Leif Erikson, Thorvald Eriksson, and Thorfinn Karlsefni, even reached northeastern Canada. Many archaeologists predict they have even sailed as far south as New England. For this reason, it is not surprising when many streets, shopping centers, and museums are named after Vikings in New England and Arctic Canada. So what is the statue of Thorfinn Karlsefni doing here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? This is a statue of Thorfinn Karlsefni, a wealthy merchant and sea trader of great distinction. As the Saga of Eric the Red describes him, Karlsefni was a very prominent Norseman, and many Icelanders can trace their lineage back to him to this day. The statue was sculpted by a man named Enor Johnson in 1918. The statue he unveiled was right here on the bank of the Schuylkill River, and at one point was part of the Leif Erikson Day celebration, where the Viking ship Norseman came to shore near the statue of the great Icelandic explorer Thorfinn Karlsefni on Boathouse Row on Leif Erikson Day. However, that still does not explain very well the reason for the statue being here. Driving down Kelly Drive, we find many statues of Native Americans, famous presidents, and prominent generals. Through further research, we discovered that this section of Fairmount Park is an American heritage timeline, and the Norse, being the first to land in the New World, deserve a place here.
I'm filming him.
From there they sailed 2 days at sea. They sighted land ahead. This was a heavily wooded country, abounding with animals. They named the wooded mainland Markland. Karlsefni sailed south along the coast, accompanied by Snorri and Bjarn, and the rest of the expedition. They sailed for a long time, and eventually came to a river that flowed down into a lake, and from the lake into the seas. They named the place Hope. From there they sailed to Vinland, a place named for its abundance of grape.